seeing us for the first time, now's a good time to let you know. Trucking songs is our specialty. So here's a little British Columbia trucking song. This one I wrote about a guy rolling out of Prince George, and he's hauling hydro poles, which is a step above the log truck driver. And he's rolling down Highway 97, and then onto the Trans-Canada Highway at Cache Creek, and then through what they call the Snake Pit, all those S-curves at the south end of the canyon. And he's in a big hurry. He's got a girl waiting for him out on the coast. So this is the most romantic British Columbia trucking song I've written. She's the Hell's Gate Run. Well, I pulled out of Prince George with a load of hydro poles. Got a lot of miles behind me and a long way to go. This bitter pill diesel keeps me moving on. I'm pounding out the miles on a truck driving song. I gotta keep on rolling. I got no time to stop. Gotta get back to the girl in White Rock. I told her I'd be home tonight. She said, no, you won't. She'll be damned if I do, and I'll be damned if I don't. Through the Thompson Canyon on the Hell's Gate Run. I roll this load on down the road and I get this deal done. I gotta keep on rolling. I got no time to stop. Gotta get back to the girl in White Rock. I know she's waiting for me. It's why I gotta go. There's only one way for me to roll, and buddy, that ain't slow. I lost a half an hour where the rock slide came down. Now I'm making up lost time, so put the hammer down. I gotta keep on rolling. I got no time to stop. Gotta get back to that girl in White Rock. There's hot coffee and hope, and I'd like to have some too. They don't got a girl waiting on the way that I do. So I'll stop off at the weigh scale and I'll be on my way. Roll me right on home tonight, back on Boundary Bay. I gotta keep on rolling. I got no time to stop. I gotta get back to that girl in White Rock. All right, thank you kindly. So there it is, a little British Columbia trucking song all about a guy hauling hydro poles out of Prince George and in a big hurry to get out to the coast. So I sang that song for quite a few years. I figured it was time to write a second part to the story. So even though this Prince George trucker had really been tramping on or rolling through the canyon, by the time he made it out to the coast, he found his girl had run off with somebody else. Don't laugh, this is a sad one coming up. Yeah, she ran off with somebody else. I understand it was a guy driving an apple truck from Washington State. And so now this Prince George truck driver, he's hung up in downtown Vancouver down on Hastings Street, which is a bleak place even at the best of times. Of course, it's raining because it always rains in Vancouver. That's why they had the Olympics there. And painting a real pitiful picture. Here's a cigarette smoker too, and he's down to his last cigarette, and he can't even get that lit because the water's dripping off the brim of his hat onto his cigarette. Down on Hastings Street, Vancouver rain. He's feeling as lonesome as a British Columbia truck driver can feel when your girl has run off with a guy driving an Apple truck from Washington State. He's got an awful bad case of the Vancouver blues. Standing all alone in the Vancouver rain on the corner of Hastings and Main, doing my best to light a cigarette, but I can't bring a spark to a flame. And that's just the very same way that it was when it came to her and me. I'm high and dry on the downtown side as she went back to Falls Creek. At the end of the pier with all of my tears and nothing but a broken heart, I've been hanging around Gas Town to find a place to fall apart. And I'll spend all the gold we knew on her memory. I'm high and dry on the downtown side. She went back to Falls Creek. If anybody asks you where you're gonna find me for another week or two, I'll be sitting in a bar on Granville Street with the Vancouver blues. Playing the guitar pitifully for you there. The damp rolls down from the house and I can't trust my eyes. The foghorns blow, but I still don't know how I fell for all her lies. She came along on a slack tide and I fell so easily. She went back to Falls Creek. One more round while I'm hanging around where I'm bound, I don't know. Somewhere up the highway, well, I just might find hope. The sea goes out on the Roberts Bank, might sail away with me. I'm high and dry on the downtown side as she went back to Falls Creek. If anybody asks you where you're gonna find me for another week or two, I'll be sitting in a bar on Granville Street with the Vancouver blues. If anybody asks you where you're gonna find me for another week or two, I'll be sitting in a bar on Granville Street with the Vancouver